Hey guys, quick demo stuff for people who are unfamiliar with anything that we're doing on Tuesday. Y'all get to stay at home with your quarantine roots and I get to make videos for you. Okay, so movement one in the warm-up is a good morning. If you have a band, grab that band, put it underneath your feet. You're gonna be about hip width apart. Wrap it around and then just hinge those hips back, okay? You're trying to keep your back as flat as you can from head to hip. You should just feel it right through your hamstrings, okay? If you don't have a band, you can grab a broomstick or some sort of object like that, or you can even do it without, but still keeping that back nice and flat. You're just going to hinge those hips back, go as far as you can, while maintaining a good neutral spine, just feeling that in your hamstrings. Then pass-throughs, you can just take a broomstick or a band if you want to take a band, just opening up those shoulders, trying to keep your hands close enough in that you're getting a good stretch, but far enough out that you can keep your elbows nice and straight. Hollow position, you want to lay on the ground. You want to push that belly button down into your spine. There shouldn't be a gap underneath. So lifting up into that hollow position. If you're not able to do that and keep your back on the ground, you can pull one leg up. It's kind of a variation, or you can even pull both legs up, but really concentrate on pulling that belly button down into your spine. We did Superman's yesterday, just laying on your stomach, lifting those arms and feet up. And then last you've got inchworms. So you'll start in a downward dog position and walk those feet forward, and then you're gonna walk your hands forward until you're down into an upward dog. Just press out. Sorry, that was an awkward position. Okay, then if you want to do some IT band stretches before you run, a good one is with a band. You can take the band and wrap it around your foot, keeping that leg, both hips on the ground, leg nice and straight. You should feel that from your hip all the way down past your knee. If you don't have a band at home, you can grab a jump rope or something and do that, or you can hit a knee and just cross your leg over, stretch this way for your IT band. Calf stretch, just up on a pole, up on a stair, and then some good back stretches. You can lay on the ground, hook your foot behind your other leg, and then just open up. That'll get your lower back nice and open. And do that on both sides. For strength tomorrow, for core tomorrow, we've got an ascending ladder, so you'll start with 2 reps at each movement, then 4 reps at each movement, 6, 8, all the way until time is done. The first one is love taps, so you'll just take something like a dumbbell or kettlebell, and you'll sit back. If you can use your hands for support if you need to, and you're just going to come up and over. Show you from the side. If you want to do it a little bit more, make it a little bit more difficult, you can do it with your hands up and not planting on the ground, okay? So 1, 2, each one over is a rep. Second movement is that hollow lift, so that we talked about in warm-up. So just pressing that belly button down towards your spine and just lifting. And then you've got scissor kicks, so you're just gonna put those feet up, come down one at a time, nice, slow and controlled. It's your scissor kick. We have bird dogs. So probably a lot of you are familiar with bird dog. You just want to do this slow and controlled. You're going to start on all fours, keeping that back nice and flat, and then opposite leg, opposite arm, just slow and controlled up. Sorry, there's a chair behind me. Try to do this a little bit sideways. So opposite hand, opposite arm, trying to keep that back nice and flat. You can even put something on your back to try to make sure that you're not moving your hips out of alignment. So those are your core movements tomorrow. And then for the workout, you've got kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings or odd object swings, deadlifts, and running. So with the kettlebell swing or the dumbbell swing, I want you to line up with that kettlebell or dumbbell between your feet. You're going to drop that butt down to pick it up, so nice head to hip, straight line. And then you're just going to fire those hips and bring your kettlebell or your dumbbell to eye level. Keeping that chest upright, don't let it pull you through like that. Just want to keep that chest upright and fire your hips. Okay, if you are someone who's a little bit more advanced or you're used to doing American swings, you can do that as well where you're coming up overhead. So that was kettlebell. You can use dumbbell too, but you can swing up and overhead if you want to. Just make sure you're not hyperextending at the top. You can also, if you have no weights at home, you can use something like a backpack. Fill it up however heavy you want. Same thing, don't let it bring you forward. You're just gonna bring that backpack up to about eye level. You can hold both straps if you want to, but really engaging and squeezing through your glutes with each swing. Deadlifts with the kettlebell or dumbbells, same thing, line it up between your feet. This time we're gonna hinge back like we did with that good morning. So you're gonna wanna have vertical shins and just picking that kettlebell straight up and setting it back down, okay? Making sure that your hips and your shoulders are coming up at the same time. If you have two dumbbells and you wanna do two dumbbells, I don't have them out here, but you might wanna go a little narrower on your stance if you do that. You're just gonna touch your dumbbell down on the side. Obviously, if you have barbells at home, you're welcome to use those too for the deadlifts. And then you've got some running. So it's 3 rounds. Every 5 minutes you start another round. So if you finish at 3 minutes, you rest until the beginning of the next 5-minute segment. So it's a total of 15 minutes.